Best in podcast, the best in town. You wanna get up, get ready to get down. With its big wide sky and the wild river Thames, if you wanna go, we can take you there to Great Falls, Montana.
Welcome to the greatest damn town in Montana, Great Falls. I'm Rebecca Ingham.
I'm Shannon Newth. And
we're no damn experts. I kicked
distracted.
off the holiday season this weekend.
Are you still
Clearly
recovering?
Too strong out the gate.
That's a new necklace, yeah?
Yeah,
just
I
one you
bought
haven't
it at Ladies' Night two
fun.
weekends ago before the Cat Grizz Showdown.
Nice.
And then we were downtown for the Parade of Lights on Saturday,
Yeah.
which was really fun. It's been a number of years since I've been able to do that. So
And this is the first time in a long time I was not at Parade of Lights. So
see,
weird.
look at
We
that,
switched.
topsy-turvy. And I will share here that during the Parade of Lights, there was a big announcement.
Which is really fun. And we're going to have
Yeah.
them talk about it at some point.
Yeah. So something fun and new coming to a sip and dip near you this
The
summer.
one and only. Yeah. Is it just going to be a summer thing? I mean, pretty hardy folk up here.
Yeah, I don't know necessarily. We'll have to get all the details from
Yeah.
Sandy, but there's a pedal bar that'll be joining the ranks of tour opportunities this summer for Great Falls. So I'm pretty excited. They had it lit up with mermaids strolling down Central for the Parade of Lights, which was really awesome.
That just says Great Falls right
It
there.
really does. There's nothing better. Exercise and drink at the
Right,
same
with a
time.
mermaid.
Yeah, as you tour a historic area of Great Falls. It's
Yeah.
really going to be awesome. But then we also went to warm up with a kind of broke tradition. Went to the city bar and had a Tom and Jerry.
You broke tradition because you usually that is tradition, but for you usually avoid it on that night.
Well, I usually do at Christmas Stroll. And so I'm a week early.
You're early.
Yeah. And so I sipped my toddy and it was fantastic.
Good stuff.
So it's holiday spirit, and I'm being Christmassy and holiday-y. Got some gifts purchased.
Good job.
In addition to the necklace I bought myself, I also bought a gift at Dragonfly Dry Goods for
Of course.
for a family member, I will say. I can't
I think
say.
you got to keep it pretty
loose
general right now. Yeah. Speaking of the City Bar, I did just this morning. I exchanged texts with Brad Watson, owner of City Bar, because if you're in Montana, if you're one of our other communities in Montana, you can learn about things going on in Great Falls every Saturday morning on ABC Fox's Wake Up Montana. We have a segment called Great Things in Great Falls, and I was chatting with him because an upcoming segment of Great Things in Great Falls will be inside the City Bar with me holding a Tom and Jerry. So
talking
little plug
about
for
eggs.
that. Little
There
plug
we
for
go.
that. Yeah, we'll give you some fast facts on the Tom and Jerry. So
That'll be a fun segment.
yeah. I mean, yeah, early in the morning, drinking a Tom and Jerry, getting paid for it.
And the Christmas stroll is this weekend.
Yeah, I am really sad that I am missing this one.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm excited for why I'm missing it, but I'm also sad to be missing it. So yeah, that's the next big thing. So the day that this episode comes out today, when you're listening, Friday, December 6th,
Drive
it's
fast.
the Christmas stroll.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Starting at probably 5
5. Yep.
p.m.
5 p.m. downtown Great Falls. It's the 41st Christmas stroll.
Holy criminy.
Yeah.
41.
41st Christmas stroll. And it's the same kind of theme that was at the Parade of Lights, which is holiday luau. Did you see that? Were the floats pretty on point there with that?
I would say maybe 65% of the floats.
Okay.
And
That's not bad.
I'm going to tell you, one of my favorite Parade of Light floats hasn't changed since probably the beginning of time.
Yeah.
and it's Carnahan's Towing. And I just
always classic.
I
Yeah.
love that they light up their old tow truck and bring it through. And it's the same tow truck. It's always,
Year after
I would
year.
assume it doesn't run.
I would doubt it.
And they just leave it strong. I love it. And it's always before Santa. So
Yeah, that's true. It's part of the tradition. And
love
you can
that
see it.
part.
The other fun part is if you missed it in the Parade of Lights, you can drive by Carnahan's Towing
Yeah.
throughout the holidays and it's just sitting out front.
all
It is
lit up.
cool. Yeah.
I do like that part of the Parade of Lights, but a lot of good. I saw a volcano, an
Nice.
active volcano.
Very
I saw people handing out leis.
Uh-huh.
My one complaint,
Oh boy.
and this, if you're a longtime listener, shouldn't be a big surprise. I wouldn't mind getting a candy or being treated like a kid at
yeah.
the Parade of Lights.
Yeah.
Like I'm standing there. Don't ignore me. You can
No.
still, whatever
You
you're
want
handing
candy.
out, I would take it.
Yeah.
I would get excited. And I'm going to give a shout out to Meadow Gold.
I was just going to ask if the milk was there.
Meadow Gold was handing out milk, and I had one of their people directly look at me and goes, "Would you like one?" I'm like, "Yes,
Yes, thank
because
you.
I want to participate fully in the Parade of Lights
I
as
want all
well."
the giveaways.
It's not just for kids.
No, it's for
And I know
everybody.
it's weird for adults to get excited about it, but
No, it's not.
treat me like I'm
Make that
excited
normal.
about it.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I'm glad the milk was back. I remember that
Yeah.
last year. Thought that
So
was
I
smart.
made Robert get one too. So now we have 2 milks, and I
Oh,
drank
you didn't
one.
drink it?
I
there?
drank one. No, because it was cold.
Yeah.
So I drank it yesterday after we strung the lights
That
on the
made you happy.
house.
Nice.
So thank you, Meadow Gold, for
Yeah.
the True Moo chocolate milk.
Oh, it was chocolate milk too.
Yeah.
Oh, yum.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Yeah, all kinds of good handouts.
Then I started thinking, should I heat it up? Like, would it be
to make
gross?
hot chocolate?
Like, just be hot chocolate?
You know what else you could do is you can use that in your coffee instead of
Oh,
regular
yeah,
milk
yeah.
too.
That's
It's kind of
always
like
good.
a mocha version.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can heat it up for sure.
All tips and tricks here for your holiday
right. That's
festivities from Great Falls, Montana Tourism.
But that luau theme or holiday luau theme continues for the Christmas stroll happening tonight when you're listening to this, when it comes out. The Christmas stroll buttons. It's just, it's a fun time. We've talked about it before with the stroll, but the peppers, I just had it pop up in my memories from,
yeah.
I think today for, this date, but last year for trying the firefighter peppers for the first time. Go back and listen. We gave you all the insider tips for that a couple weeks ago, but the Christmas stroll, not to be missed.
What else is happening in Great Falls for this holiday season?
Okay.
Because I'm just going to tell you folks, the reason we know you want to travel to Great Falls, do a little bit of Christmas shopping, get in a little bit of the mood.
Yeah.
We're going to give you some of those reasons as to what you can be doing in addition to shopping to
Correct.
elevate that holiday season.
Yeah. And this, especially
By we, I mean Shannon.
well, you're going to chime in. It's really, I love Christmas time around here because of some of our annual traditions and events and things, the Christmas stroll being a big one. But some other ones. So maybe you don't want to hang out with the crowd at the Christmas stroll because this is happening at the same time.
Oh, always helpful.
The Trim the Tree event at First Peoples Buffalo Jump State Park, also happening today. So you can go, 4:30ish, I believe, is when it kind of kicks off. And then throughout the evening, they're going to have Santa. You can make your own ornaments. You can trim the tree there. And then they also will have a winter star party there this evening as well. So if that's more your speed, more what you want to do, you have that option tonight as well.
And night skies, people, during the winter are the best because you don't have to wait till 1 o'clock in the morning for it to get super dark so you can see things.
At 6 p.m., you will be able to see it. And you can map out. You can see, maybe Christmas Eve, you can plan to go out there and try to spot Santa from out there. So there you go. And then the Art of Christmas. I always like this one at Paris Gibson Square Museum of Art. Of course, the square is known as a place for makers, a place for artists, a place to learn. They have a wonderful gift shop any time of year, but then during the Art of Christmas event, which is Friday and Saturday. So today and tomorrow too. We're giving you a lot to do and a lot
This
of reason
weekend.
to come to Great Falls right now. So this is, especially good if maybe you're our Canadian friends or other communities around Montana. This is a perfect time for you to make a little weekend getaway because the Art of Christmas, again, is both Friday and Saturday. And this is a chance for you to get those more unique items, those artistically made, artist-made items.
In a great little environment too, because they usually just have the table set up and the Christmas trees all decorated and
And you can peruse and go see your favorite exhibit ever while you're at it, the Lee Steen. So you can get art museum, art galleries, and your Christmas gifts all in one spot.
That's always a not miss experience. So this weekend as well.
And then when you're done with that one, you can head over this weekend, the 7th and 8th, to the Holiday Village Mall, where there's the Christmas Solstice Art and Craft Show. We have no shortage of craft shows or artist shows, chances for you to get some good homemade gifts.
We have a lot of artisans, and it's always fun to see what their creative little brains have developed for us to participate in. And there's just nothing better than like a homemade gift that you bought from the person who made it.
Who made it. Yeah. But really it's unique that way. And they're just fun. I like wandering around these because it just feels so festive. I like having my little peppermint mocha and wandering around, and it gives me ideas.
With
Feels
your
so
scarf
cozy.
and your
right.
You're like, oh, I'm just waiting for my Hallmark movie
exactly.
to unfold.
It makes it feel like you're walking through that. And then I'm like, well, maybe because I've had the same Christmas decorations for a long time. Like I'm very much a traditionalist in that, where it's like all the tree ornaments were given throughout the years that represent things that happened this year. And I still have stuff from my childhood. But I'm just now in my adult life being like, you know what? It's okay if I want to change it up or get different Christmas decor or things that I've enjoyed and loved. It's okay if I want to do some different ones. I mean, the ornaments, that's always going to be a thing. But I'm finally like giving myself permission to expand my Christmas horizon because I just think there's so much like nostalgia with it. So I'm finally like, oh, I can get some new Christmas decor.
Would you go as bold as to do like the blues and silvers instead of reds and greens? Would you do?
Probably not, just because I'm not getting, it's not a full swap on everything. Maybe if I did like a room in the house or something, I could do a theme. But yeah, do you do new Christmas stuff?
No. Well, I shouldn't say that. I will go buy like clearance stuff after Christmas.
That's a good idea.
And there's always the same theme, like same color theme. But I did buy a burgundy set of ornaments. Golds and burgundy is kind of a little bit more moodier.
Yeah.
Reds and greens, which I absolutely love. However, truth be told, my husband is the one who puts up the Christmas tree and usually decorates it.
Oh, wow.
And so I've got the old ornaments from when I was in college and what I would decorate the tree with versus what we have today. And really, when Robert decorates, it's just whatever he feels like putting up. And so there's a lot of ornaments that I wouldn't put up that he does. So things that are gifts or old things, like he tries to put everything on there. He's more of that not curated type of Christmas tree where just random ornaments. And I think he'd have tinsel if I let him, and popcorn strings, like the old timey 70s Christmas trees. So when he's in charge, which is most of the time, he also would not do just white lights. He would want colored lights, but I have pre-lit trees. They're all white.
They're all white. Yeah.
Now,
that's fine.
To try and, compromise for the marriage, more than you ever wanted to know. But I keep looking for a Christmas tree on clearance at the end that has the white and colored. So they could switch back and forth.
Worlds.
But,
Yeah.
So that's the long answer to that. But
it is interesting. Yeah. Christmas is just, I have so many like nostalgia things that I'm like, I'm not going to have a curated
That's my mom's
Christmas
tree.
Yeah. And I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
It's fun. it's all kinds of fun memories. I have certain ornaments that I have to put in certain spots on the tree because I've done that since I was a kid. I will say one more story and then I'll move on. Maya, she's one of our 2 dogs, rescue dog. So our tree that we have has the little like berries, like it came pre-lit with little white lights, a few like sporadic pine cones and berries on it.
Oh,
it's actually quite pretty. Maya she last year plucked all the berries off that she could reach. She did not eat them.
Just took
she
them off.
plucked and put them on the ground. So the bottom part that she could reach has no berries.
Berryless.
Yes. This year, my very first, like baby's first Christmas from 1986 ornament that I had that goes in the same spot every year, always the first one I put on the tree. It's like a, cloud, like a little mobile thing. Thankfully, she didn't destroy, she didn't chew, but she plucked the little, like the fake mobile thing. She plucked all the little things hanging on it off of it. Again, thankfully, she didn't chew it. She didn't eat it. I still need to fix it. So I was a little upset, but also I'm like, well, thank you for not actually like eating it or chewing it. She just likes to pluck. So, yeah.
My mom had made ornaments for us kids when we were born and when her and my dad got married. And so we had, each one of us had an ornament. And then as the family grew, like Robert got an ornament, Brenda got an ornament. And over the years, not all that far ago, more recent, there was a catastrophe on the tree that caused some of those balls to break, and so they had to be recreated.
Oh no, a catastrophe. Oh.
Shatterproof bulbs have been invented since then.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, good to know.
So,
so folks, share with us your fun holiday. We'd love to hear about your holiday traditions,
decorating your tree,
mishaps, and all of those things. So,
we might put a tree up here in the office if somebody gets on it.
I was thinking I would expect to see that when I get back.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
And let us know if you go to any of these shows and find good stuff that you're including in your Christmas decor now. We'd love to hear about it.
Feel free to snap a picture and tag us.
Yeah, we would love to see it. Visit Great Falls. Just, tag us, send it to us. I'll mention one more thing and then I'll come back just while we're on the vein of craft shows. There's the Last Chance Christmas Bazaar at the Montana ExpoPark on December 14th. And then that is the last
final ditch effort to get your
craft show, if you will, art show. And you know what? It always, because this year I'm a little more on top of it because we're going to be gone for a week in December. But usually this just gives me anxiety because on December 14th, it says last chance. And I'm usually nowhere close to being done at that point.
Yeah.
So the name of it always gives me anxiety, but I understand most people are probably more on top of it than I am with that. So this year, though, I'm on top of it. Okay. So going back, this one, again, I'm sad to be missing this one because I love this tradition as well. It's the Symphony's Christmas concert, the Great Falls Symphony's Christmas concert. This one, there's always a special guest at the very end. And everybody gets to sing along with Sleigh Ride. It's an absolute blast.
If you've not participated in that experience, it is definitely, I would say, becomes like your TV movie list. It just becomes one of the things that now the holiday season is here.
Yes.
And just getting to hear the symphony play holiday music.
It's so fun.
You can dress up festive. You don't have to.
You don't have to, but people usually are, and it's fun.
Yes. Yeah. Go out for a fancy night, but you don't have to.
No.
You can go
pressure.
In jeans.
You can show up, do whatever you want.
Shorts, if you want.
If you really want to be a Grinch, but I don't know why you're there if you're a Grinch, but you should go. It's so that's December 8th. That's a Sunday. And it is, so Grant Harville, it's his final season as a conductor. Yeah. So they're doing Dazzling Sweet from the Nutcracker. And they'll do some traditional Christmas carols, sing-alongs, and of course, sleigh ride at the end. So there you go. This one is a great idea if you have kiddos that want to shop but don't, want to do it without your help, maybe. There's an event for that. Oh. And this is perfect. So it's the Lewis and Clark Interpretive Center's Kids Secret Shopping Day and Tree Trimming event.
Oh.
So they take your kiddos in, they help them shop in their gift shop, all of that. and you can just drop them off and not worry about them, and they're going to get some Christmas gifts and feel all proud about it.
Yeah. Get them wrapped up. You won't even know what they are.
That's right.
And you'll be surprised.
So if you actually want to be surprised with what your kids are getting you, you could go to that. They also have a tree trimming event then as well. So that's on December 14th. Between 9 a.m. and 1 p.m. there at the Lewis and Clark Interpretive Center.
So you can do that and the Last Chance Christmas Bazaar.
That's right. All at the same time. Another thing you can do that weekend. So we're giving you a little time here. You can plan for next weekend. Yes. I'm excited. I'm going to this with my mom. I have not missed a production yet. The Great Falls Theater Company is
Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Yes. This is their holiday production this year. I'm excited.
Pretty excited.
Yeah, I'm excited to see it adapted. And it's a little bit shorter one, too. I believe it's about an hour. So this is a good one for the whole family, too.
Which is crazy because that book was 20 days long.
the whole series. Yeah. Yep. From the Chronicles of Narnia.
Yeah. So they were at the Parade of Lights handing out materials to promote that.
Yeah.
It's the 12th, 13th, and 2 performances on the 14th.
Correct.
Should be really, really good. And they're going to be at the University of Providence Theater for that one.
And that it's always so fun. This is another one that it's like, I mean, they do different things every year, but another one that's just really like part of the season, at least for my family, to do some type of holiday performance.
Yep.
Yeah. So 12th, 13th, and 14th date, typically their performances sell out. So get your tickets now for that.
Get your tickets early.
That's right. All right. So our friends over at the History Museum, they are doing a holiday open house.
Ooh.
This is also on the 14th. So again, next weekend, jam-packed again.
People, there's not a lot of weekends before Christmas.
No.
It's a short turnaround between Thanksgiving and Christmas, and I am a truist. Christmas does not even start to enter the realm until after
Thanksgiving.
Okay.
We have a shortened time. We have a lot. So obviously we told you about a lot this weekend, but we're giving you a little more time. You can plan for next weekend, literally jam-packed. So 14th as well, the holiday open house at the History Museum, which also happens to be their second Saturday event as well.
Are they going to have Christmas music playing?
Well, even better, in my opinion. They will have the women's a cappella group Sound of the Falls there to sing Christmas carols. I love an a cappella group. I'm a big fan.
I agree.
So
if Pitch Perfect has taught us nothing, it's to appreciate a cappella.
So true. My dad was in a barbershop chorus.
Oh.
And so I think there's like special memories with that too, of like hearing him sing. But so at the History Museum on the 14th, the special performance with the a cappella group in the Ozark Club. They'll be singing Christmas carols at 12:30.
Can you sing along?
I would guess you'd be encouraged unless you're being too loud and you can't hear the singers too.
Yeah. If you're not good at it.
Yeah. That's the sidetrack. Have you heard that whole debate about the movie Wicked and people going to see it?
Oh, yes.
And the controversy of can you sing or not sing in the theater?
There have been stories I've heard that it is posted at the theater that you cannot sing along.
Yeah.
Because people did not pay for you to sing.
Correct. They say, like, they've asked Ariana and Cynthia and they're like, yeah, sing along. But I'm team don't sing. You're there to hear them. You're there to hear the performance, not your neighbor. Anyway. That just your question just reminded me of that with the Christmas Carol. Different situation. But also then between 12 and 5, they have a wonderful gift shop there as well. They're going to be having, special deals and all of that. And of course, their second Saturday event. There's something else on the 14th.
Of course there is. What is it?
Candy Cane Lane.
I do like Candy Cane Lane.
Yeah, and this is an evening one. So the other things we've talked about so far, except if you're going to go to Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe on the 14th, well, there's multiple ones for that. Anyway, this is an evening thing on the 14th.
And a little bit self-guided, right?
Yes. Well, I think like self-guided you can do, I think, anytime during the season, but specifically on the 14th, they'll release the maps of Candy Cane Lane. You pick up your map and some cocoa at Jaycee Park. And then, yes, it is self-guided from there, but this is the event for it.
Well, you get the cocoa, which I think is just a unique experience.
Yes.
You go get the map, you get your cocoa, and on your way you go. You drive around looking at the lights in the neighborhoods. They give you the addresses for the light displays, and you get to sip cocoa with the one you love in the car.
Yeah.
And
you could, if you were really ambitious, if it's not too cold, you could walk it too.
Could.
Yeah.
Maybe take a golf cart.
Ooh, I like that idea. Yeah.
That'd be brisk.
You never know. You never know. I have no idea what the forecast
will
will
be.
be.
50s this week.
There you go. Yeah.
Who knows?
And this is a neighborhood that participates in this every year. And that particular night, you also get to vote on things as well. Of course, again, you can go to this neighborhood anytime, but this particular night's special with that.
It's such a neat event.
It is. Okay. That's all on the 14th.
Oh.
Then the 15th, Sunday morning.
Okay.
Before you go home, it's Brunch with Santa at the Sip and Dip.
Yes.
Yes. Sunday morning. So this is we got your whole weekend planned here, jam-packed. Go have brunch with Santa before you head out.
It's a unique experience. I think mermaids will also be in their holiday garb.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is Holidays at a Tiki Lounge, the world famous Tiki Lounge.
What gets more holiday luau than that?
That's true. That's true. They get extra points because they're just always in that theme. So yes, that's Sunday the 15th at the Sip and Dip. And then, so that's that weekend. So really the week right before Christmas is a little more tame. Of course, you can always go get your Tom and Jerry, shop at our local establishments downtown.
But isn't there a sing-along?
There is. So I was moving on from that. So then the other events then that are kind of left as official events right before Christmas are the holiday sing-alongs at the Sip and Dip as well on the 22nd and 23rd of December.
Yes.
And you've done this, right?
I have, and it is a blast.
With Joel?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Well, let me caveat this. Joel was supposed to be there. He was sick.
Oh, no. Okay.
So they had a fill-in.
Okay.
So I did it with the fill-in.
Yeah,
And it was
it's
so much
too.
fun.
Yeah.
I can only assume it's as good with Joel.
I mean, it's got to be just as good, if not better, with Joel, who, of course, you know Joel. He sings our podcast song.
He sings us out.
He's been on here before. We talk about him all the time. And he is who's there every weekend singing for you at the Sip and Dip. But this is just an extra special event. You are encouraged to sing at this one.
I think you get sleigh bells. You can ring.
Oh, fun.
Like you get an instrument so you can jingle. And then you should know all the songs, but you can also get a songbook. I think. I'm not 100% on that, but
Joel can correct us. You can tell us.
If you show up and you don't get a songbook, you'll still know the songs.
Yeah, it's not they're not difficult ones, I would imagine.
No,
you've never heard.
You probably heard of them before.
That's fun. So yeah, that's those are. I'm just going to leave it there because, of course, there's some New Year's events as well, but we'll touch base when we go closer to those. So
that sounds like a perfect reason to show up here in Great Falls, get in the holiday spirit, and do a little bit of Christmas shopping because we know you are all going to end up doing that. And we've got our retailers downtown have got their stores decked, and they are experts on gift giving. So if you want to show up and go, this is my person, this is the deal, they're like, oh, what do you think about this, this, and this?
Yeah.
And then you go, oh, I like this. And then you can get it. And they'll wrap it.
Yep.
Maybe.
And
I can't commit that to everyone. I know there's some that
you can
do.
ask. It doesn't hurt to ask.
So there's a great opportunity to elate yourself as well as others this holiday season.
Nice. Yeah. We also have this gift. Nope, not a gift guide. A event guide. There's the word. The holiday event guide we have posted in different places. Obviously you have here in the podcast, but we also have on our Facebook page, holiday event guide, and an Instagram reel. Save and share that with your friends as well. It gives you a full breakdown of all of the holiday events.
That's helpful. So if you've been trying to mark things down and replay, we probably should have led with that.
Show notes here as well on the podcast. We'll put a list for you as well, and we'll link it to our website and things like that. So,
but that way you can start planning what you wanted, what your holiday experiences are going to be, and
plan for next year too, because a lot of these are annual events.
Annual events. I mean, the date will change,
right? But
the general day won't.
General timing within the month. Yeah. I was also going to mention on our Facebook and Instagram, there's, I said, take a page out of our Basecamp magazine as your gift guide, because we have within our Basecamp magazine a guide to some local Great Falls products. So if you want to give a uniquely Great Falls gift, that's a good place to start. You can ask Carol to mail you one. We also have copies digitally on our website, and you can look at just that page on our Facebook and Instagram as well.
If anybody is looking for, like Santa wants to stuff my stocking with anything good, it would be some candy from the Candy Masterpiece.
Yeah, definitely.
I love fudge during the holidays.
Oh, yeah. And you can get customized truffles and stuff too.
So that can go in my stocking. Santa.
Hint. What's your favorite fudge?
I don't know if I have a favorite fudge. I just love all the variety of fudge.
Yeah.
And you can get like the different slabs.
They are slabs. It's true.
Can I get a 5-slab box?
Yummy.
And then they're like, yeah, you can get a 5-slab box. So they'll just carve it up for you. The other thing is you can always sample small samples because you would go crazy if you got big samples, but small samples so you can make sure you're getting the right flavors that you want for your slabs, which is really nice.
Yeah.
I love the fudge there.
It is a really extra fun place to be during the holidays.
They do a good job. And then they'll do like the chocolate covered pretzels or the yogurt covered pretzels, which I love.
I do love chocolate covered pretzels. Salty and sweet. Good stuff.
So that was the candy episode.
Yeah.
Of all the treats.
You want to hear more from Angie? We have one full episode with her too.
Well, that sounds like a really fun way to spend some time in Great Falls.
Absolutely.
Hint, hint. Book your rooms.
Come now.
Come celebrate.
Next week.
Yep.
Yeah.
Come
There's
every
stuff
weekend.
going on all the time.
Stay home for Christmas, but come every other day.
Yeah. I mean, you can come on Christmas, but it's closed.
Well, there'll be places that serve Christmas dinner.
Yes, food. Yes,
if you're traveling, sometimes that happens. I've had to travel every now and again on a Christmas. And,
have you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one of the things I always do is thank the people who are working on that holiday. So Thanksgiving, Christmas. There's been a number of times I've had to travel on Christmas Day, so I'm always appreciative of like the gas station attendants that are working on Christmas Day, which is the short straw. We all know that. So
I will say, coming from an industry where I was working most holidays, it is nice to have actual holidays now. But
So if you need any other help in trying to figure out how to have fun in Great Falls, I don't know how
you're
there's
not getting it
200
yet.
other episodes. There's a website, but you can also give us a call, 406-761-4436. Some of the smaller events, there's always going to be live music at a lot of our local establishments.
Yes.
Not necessarily Christmas themed, but they might throw in a carol every now and again. So we can help you with that. And by we, I mean Carol. Again, 406-761-4436, or send us an email, information@visitgreatfalls.org. Our job is to make sure you can have fun in our town. It's
we
pretty
want you
sweet
to love
gig.
it here. Yeah.
So come explore, have fun. And folks, until we do see your bright, smiling, happy, healthy face here in our fair, fair city, we hope you are creating amazing memories with your friends and family wherever you might be.
We Are No Dam Experts is the recorded claims from Great Falls, Montana, covering what you need to know about this amazing damn town. Damn, that felt good.